It's Tuesday, August 6th. I'm Alex Mahanavan, here to report the daily headlines. Sarasota County Administrator Randall Reed thinks that someday Sarasota could be to rowing what Wimbledon is to tennis. Yesterday, a council from the International Federation of Rowing Associations, known as FISA, recommended holding the 2017 World Rowing Championships at Nathan Benderson Park. FISA's Congress is slated to make an official decision on the venue in September. Business leaders chatted and mingled Monday at BB&T on Fruitvale Road during the Greater Sarasota Chamber of Commerce's first Monday. The chamber donated the proceeds from the cash bar, $266, to Mental Health Community Centers, Inc. through a business card drawing. The Community Foundation of Sarasota County awards a $3,700 grant to the Historical Society of Sarasota to fight vandalism. The grant will cover a security system at the Bidwell Wood House and the Crocker Memorial Church. It was a packed house at Jaeger Tavern and Grill yesterday afternoon, where patrons of Plato gathered to raise funds for a new theater space. Attendees requested their favorite Broadway show tunes for donations to raise $70,000 for the new space. The Manatee County Board of County Commissioners considered a contentious development this afternoon, and our team went out to the Manatee Convention Center to follow the action.
Well, my understanding is that before the county commission is to change the comprehensive plan to permit building on the water's edge, which is prohibited now. So that's a fundamental question that has to be dealt with. And then once they get past that, if they decide that there is some opportunity, then I think they got to take a great deal of care to preserve the environment. We want to see how this is going to play out. I don't have a position. This is not the simplest subject in the world, but I want to be able to talk to our citizens when they ask me, well, what do you think we should do?
I'm here to state my opposition to the proposed amendments to the Manatee County Comprehensive Plan to allow a mixed-use development on the Longboat Point property. We're protesting to prevent a change in policy that is a county policy to actually break those policies because this particular developer wants a special exception for his project. And when you grant one person a special exception, that sets a precedent for the county and allows other parties to ask for the same exception.
For a very long time, my district has been in decline. And for a long time, I've seen what's been going on at Lakewood Ranch and all the building and construction improvements that have been going on there. And I've noticed that they haven't occurred in my district. Finally, somebody comes along and comes up with a new development node that's going to bring 1,000 jobs to our district. And most of those employees will actually come from our district because we're adjacent to it. And actually, the plans intend to leave the environment better than it was before. We need these jobs. We need these jobs to become a node in District 4, which is the most needy of the districts in our county.
I agree with initial housing development, but I don't agree with them being able to change the county rules, dredge our seagrass beds, and cut down the mangroves. If they were to develop, put homes there, sure, that's fine, but we don't need any docks on the bay, we don't need to do any dredging, we don't need any more development. I think it should stay zoned as it already has been zoned, and we should not make any changes.
Well, I just don't believe our county commissioners are doing what is best for the people in our environment. I think they're doing what's best, which is typical of our government, what is best for a special interest, and that's apparently what this is all about. They're going to develop that and ruin what's left of that bay. And it's the people's bay, and it need not be disturbed any further than what has already been disturbed. We're ruining what's left of our environment. And just for the sake of building, and so that some people can have a fancy home on the water and some developers can make money, and we need to stop that.
We're here to support Longboat Point. It's a great project for the community, it's great for the environment, it's great for job creation. I'm the executive director of the Gulf Coast Builders Exchange, the trade association that represents the commercial contractors in the region, and this would be a boon to our industry. Because let's be honest, anything we build, if we're not in tune with the environment, we're going to lose the marketplace. And this project, the developers of this project have made their points that they are protecting the environment. So, you know, when the facts get out about the project and how they are actually going to protect the environment, you see the merits of this project. But it's so important for us to debate the facts, not give in to the fear and the misrepresentations that have been put out there. So I would ask them to focus on the facts. I would ask them to focus on what's being done to protect the environment, and any, you know, the minimal impacts will be mitigated, and for us to have an honest, healthy, polite, respectful discussion that's based around the facts.
For more information and an in-depth look at these stories and more, go online to yourobserver.com daily, like us on Facebook, and follow The Observer on Twitter. And pick up a copy of the Longboat and East County Observer Wednesday and the Sarasota Observer and Pelican Press Thursday. And for more videos and fresh local content, go to the Observer YouTube page and press subscribe. You, your neighbors, your neighborhood.